right? You like that part, right? So this is a text to them. It's 1 Peter 5, verse 2 and 3 from the NIV version of the Bible. Be shepherds of God's flock that is under your care, watching over them not because you must, but because you are willing, as God wants you to be, not pursuing dishonest gain, but eager to serve, not lording it over those entrusted to you, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd appears, you will receive a crown of glory that will never fade away. So this part tells them some initial strategies, and I need you all to give me some input to tell me if this is true for you. So we want to start by telling them to offer you all understanding, right? And what do I mean by understanding? The age of youth is full of uncertainties, right? You're still trying to figure things out. Is that true? And so you don't want them to be dismissive. You know what dismissive means? Like you get hurt, you go, ow, and they go, oh man, come on. When I was your age, that's dismissive. Do you like older guys being dismissive with you? Yeah, so we're going to tell them to offer understanding to you, be sympathetic for what you're going through. Be an encourager, and don't be negative, right? Always find a way to build you up. Then the second point is validation. So I wrote here, being yourself and not trying to be like them. How do y'all feel when one of us try to act just like you are? Is that like a turn off, or you like that? You enjoy that? What about you? You enjoy that? You'd rather me just be me, right? Instead of, I don't even know what the words you all use nowadays, so I can't even do that. And then the third one is recognition. It says young men crave attention, especially from other men. You want us to know that you exist, right? Be present and in the moment when they speak. Actively listen. For example, when they say something, repeat back. So, like, Christopher, if I'm talking to you or you're talking to me, you don't want me to overtalk you, right? You'd rather me, when it's my turn to talk, kind of repeat what you said. That way you understand that I got what you're saying. Would that work for you? Yeah. Okay, all right. And then the next one is acceptance. When they do speak, the language may not be proper and perhaps crude. Respond gently. When needed, use humor to correct the coarse language. So I don't get bothered when, you all slip and say a cuss word, because I've cussed too when I was young. So I'm big enough to handle that. And if you're really angry, for instance, and you just go in a tirade, I gotta let you be you. Now, after you're done, we'll calm down and talk about it, right? Am I on point? Yeah. Okay. And then invitation is the last one. As you gain confidence, begin slowly sharing visions. And that's what I'm doing with my son. I'm letting him be him. But then I find opportunities where I say, hey, well, have you thought about this? And then the last brochure, their way is through you. Again, I'm speaking to the old guys about helping y'all to succeed where we have. And I say that to my son all the time. I said, I want you to be smarter than me. You must be smarter than me. Right. Now, I'm finishing my doctorate. He's like, oh, Dad, I can't do a doctorate. I said, yes, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. But remember, you're never going to be wiser than me. Wisdom comes with age, right? You get wisdom from making mistakes, right? Then yes.
But what if you're already wise but you're young?
Well, you can be wise for your years, but there's stuff you have not seen that we have. Like, for instance, I worked for the New Jersey Department of Corrections for 6 years. I was around inmates. I was the business supervisor. I handled their money. And they wanted me to give them favors, and I wouldn't. So they wanted to shank me. You know what a shank is? That's when you make a tool out of whatever you have available. And there's ways you can cut people. Slip them right here in the kidney. Wow. And they let those threats be known. Wow. And I had to walk through the prison halls.
I just wanted to make a lemonade stand.
Huh?
I just wanted to make a lemonade stand.
So, have you ever dealt with an inmate? Someone who's raped somebody or killed somebody? No, I said, have you dealt with face-to-face with a killer? Okay, I have. Many times. So, how I learned to deal with them gave me wisdom. Now you get what I'm saying? some stuff you haven't seen, and I hope some
Right.
stuff you never see.
You never see.
Right? But there's things you see, you may fail at it, but now you know how to handle it next time it comes around. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said you never be wiser, because that takes. All right, so again, this is the middle panel on all the brochures, the ministry. Their way is through you. So it's like saying, if our younger generation is going to succeed, it's going to be because we did our work.
Right.
And where we have arrived, us older guys, is because some guys older than us
Right.
made the way for us. Right? Like, I was a kid when the hoses were turned on people and the dogs were
Right.
sicked on them. I was a kid. But those men endured so that I could succeed. You follow? So we're doing our best to do what we can, and you all will follow us. We're cutting the path even wider so you